Big up to everyone in the building, Abs in the building, Waffle.tv. Here we are with another stream. And yes, we're out and about. I'm streaming through StreamYard today rather than just doing the watch live because I wanted to probably clip up some of the video. But anyway, we're going to talk about Arsenal, we're going to talk about YouTube, and we're going to talk about mental health and all that kind of stuff because I don't know if everyone knows, but it's Mental Health Month. So I think we need to talk on things. And I remember Northside done a stream recently about how he was feeling and stuff. I didn't watch the stream, but, you know, obviously things get to people, you know, and stuff, life and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah, but we'll get into that in a bit. But anyway, I want to talk about and just literally the last day, Arteta, and all of this stuff now is pretty irrelevant now. And everything, man, you're getting free content from me, yeah? And we're going to talk about YouTube and that in a bit. But in terms of Arsenal, the season's over. Everyone streaming, you know, and saying things about this and that opinion. For me now, I'm checked out now. I don't really feel invested in Arsenal at the moment right now. I don't feel excited even about any incoming signings, even Gyökeres or anyone who is being touted as coming into the club right now. At this moment in time, I might as well just say I don't really care about Arsenal right now. I really don't care about Arsenal right now, you know, because it's all it is a spinning wheel. It's a spinning wheel and it's the same motion every time. You're just putting your black or your red on, but you're putting on a loser every time. Every time. So for me, you know, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter about Arsenal no more. You know, I'm not concerned. I don't care. So I suppose in that respect, Arsenal are quite irrelevant at this moment. They've not won any trophies. They still have the same manager who we talk about day in, day out. His ears must be burning constantly from us talking about him. Now, everyone says to get behind the manager, support the team and all that kind of stuff. No. You know, buy the merch, this, that. I don't want to. I don't want to do none of that. I just want to just chill now. And as a football fan, as someone that watches football regularly, I'm going to watch the final tonight. I'm not in the camp of this team wins, if that team wins, then this, then that. Your team or our team already lost. Never won the semi-final. Is not going to win a cup this season. So what is the relevance of United or Spurs winning a cup tonight? I don't care. You know, whoever wins, you know, all the best to them. They deserve it. You know, they deserve it because they got there in the first place. You can talk about the irrelevance of the actual competition, and it was an easier competition. Don't get drawn into it. Don't get drawn into all that nonsense because it's all nonsense. You know, both teams are there on merit. Both teams have beaten their respective sides to get to the final. So I'm not in the camp of if Spurs win it, you know, oh, do you know what? If United win it, all I know is that they're going to be talking our name. They won't even be celebrating. All I know is they're going to be talking our name. Have you noticed? Now social media is everyone that wins something is a comparison to Arsenal. If I have a race with my wife down the road now, people compare it to Arsenal. This is the level of stupidness, of dumbed down society we actually live in now. You have to see the signs. You have to look at the signs and open up your eyes to see what's going on. Big up to my brother Tony Claude, man. Big up to Matt Southern Gooner, and big up to AFC Always. You know, one of the main people that I do this thing for, because you know what? We'll talk about YouTube in a moment, but in terms of the football, I'm going to be a neutral fan. I'm going to enjoy a game of football. You know what? It might be a good game. It might even be a poo game, but you know what? I'm just going to enjoy a game of football tonight. I don't care who wins. Yeah. I know how many Spurs fans that live in London. Yeah. Yeah. I know real Spurs fans that live in London. But in terms of Man United, they win it. They win it. They're used to winning. Look at that. Look at that, bro. Look at that. What's that? Baby bird there. Ooh. Took me up a bit. But yeah, in terms of who wins it, you know what? Arsenal fans should be focusing on, do you know what? Are we winning it next season? Are we winning anything next season? That's what you guys should be focusing on, not on who's gonna win tonight and the banter and all that. That's nonsense, people. Nonsense. Yeah, get a grip. Yeah, those two teams deserve to be in the final. We didn't deserve to be in the final because we didn't think to ourselves that we have to beat PSG. So you know what? Bun that. Yeah, Arsenal second again. Ole, ole, ole. Rubbish again. Ole, ole, ole. Yeah. So that's that segment of wasting my time speaking about Arsenal. I've spent nearly 8 minutes talking about Arsenal. Let's get onto YouTube now. Let's get onto YouTube. And the YouTube thing and mental health, they go in sync with each other. They go in sync with each other. So YouTube, content creators, they're chasing a goal. The goal is to get to 1,000 subscribers, yeah? Which I've surpassed that now. But once you get to past 1,000 subscribers, you're going to want 2,000, 3,000, 10,000. It never stops. The addiction on YouTube to always be chasing is crazy. And if you don't see it now, you're never going to see it. You know, you've got the likes of these big YouTubers, yeah? I'm not going to say no names, football content creators. They're successful for a reason. The reason they're successful is because they do this day in, day out. They do this day in, day out. I wouldn't even say they have much of social lives, to be honest. Yeah, because if you're streaming all the time, you're not really having a social life, are you? You're not really sleeping, you know, all you're thinking about and planning is for the next stream. So I don't see how, you know, I don't personally see how that is happiness. Yeah, I'll say it as it is. I'm real. I'm one of the realists. I'll say it as it's real, because there was a point where I was just streaming constantly, just streaming. And I was just like, you know what? Why am I streaming all the time, man? Just to chase subscribers. Just to have that tag of having 1,000, 2,000 subscribers. What's it bringing me, man? Oh, so in the future I might get a financial gain. So what? So what? I ain't gonna be able to spend it if I'm streaming constantly. You know? It's all a gimmick. It's all a gimmick, man. Seriously. And the YouTube thing as well is very cutthroat as well. Very cutthroat as well. You always hear the tag of oh, if I like this person, I'm gonna bring this person in. If I like that person, I'm gonna bring them in. It's all a joke, people. It's an absolute joke. I'm gonna talk my talk, people. Yeah, if you don't like it, you shouldn't be here. But it's all a joke, people. Yeah, I seen some proper backstabbers in this industry. Backstabbers. Yeah, the best people are far and few between. Yeah, very far and few between. Yeah, you've got a lot of guys, yeah, that will stab you in the back just to get views, just to get subs, yeah, just to take your audience. It happens all the time, people. It happens all the time. I stream now when I want to stream. Like now, I'm streaming because I want to stream. Yeah, I don't want to talk about Arsenal. Yeah, I don't constantly want to talk about Arsenal. Actually, having a break from talking about Arsenal is amazing. You know, there's only a few streamers who I actually watch. Only a few. Maybe Dan Potts. I might even listen to Lee Gunner sometimes. Aaron talks Arsenal. I love that dude. Matty, he doesn't stream often. He doesn't stream that much, but still, when Matty is on Lee Gunner's channel, I've got to hear what he's got to say. Obviously, my boy Tony Claude Gunner always gets my time. There's a few out there. Shane Gunner or Shane Gunner, whatever his name. There's a few people that I'm invested in and I'm going to listen to because I find their content interesting. You know, I don't even comment a lot of the time. BBK as well. BBK Sports. Big up to BBK Sports. Had a wicked stream with the brother. I don't even know his name, but had a wicked stream. You know what? Big up to Rashid as well. I love the way he talks about football. Him and Aaron, when they talk about football, yeah, you can so much relate on YouTube. These are the guys that I'm invested in, that I'm interested in, that I love to hear. You know, and also I love the chat as well. You know, AFC always, you know, big up to him. Always been consistent. Man like the Assembled, always been consistent throughout the whole journey. Questioning, you know, why is this manager still here? What is he bringing our club? Yeah. I love these type of people because they're always going to question and they're always going to go against the grain. Yeah. That's what we need. But the deflection in YouTube as well is the entertainers. The likes of X, you know, the likes of Egal. Egal is an entertainer, bro. Yeah. He's an entertainer. He has to stick to what he's saying, yeah, because you know what? He's got nowhere else to hide. So he has to stick with this goal or this game that he's playing. I don't fall for these games. The sunshine people. I'm definitely not falling for these games with these people. But the more you fall for these games, the more you invest with these people. The more you invest in these people. Yeah, and that's what they want. They want you to be on their stream, fuming, blowing smoke out your arse, being upset, going against the grain with your girl. Yeah? Because that's how he gets his views. That's how he does his thing. Yeah? So that's why I'm not really interested in these type of people. Yeah? It's all for entertainment. YouTube is entertainment, by the way. Yeah? It just takes us away. From our normal way of thinking, dumbed down, and our normal way of lives. But let's get onto the mental health. Let's get onto mental health, people. Because this is the key topic that we need to be talking about. Yeah? Mental health. Yeah? How many of us are struggling with mental health? Yeah? How many of us are struggling day to day? Content creators are struggling with it. Yeah? People that are trying to pay their bills. This way. Is it this way? Oh, that way. Yeah, let's go that way. Yeah, people are just trying to get by. Yeah, struggling. I'm not talking about that side of it. I'm talking about people, especially men, you know, day to day, that are, you know, constantly abusing, you know, gambling, you know, taking drugs and stuff like that, you know, to numb that pain that they have. Yeah, I've been there before. I've seen that life. Yeah, it wasn't a nice life to live, you know. But one thing for me, I can have a bad day, but I know after a while I'm all right. I'm all right, because you know what? I appreciate certain things in life. Yeah, I also pray as well, so that helps me a lot with things as well. But there's guys out there that go through weeks, months, sitting there, nothing, no one to turn to, no one to talk to. Do you know what? We always come out with the statements, and not you, but we always hear the statements like, I'm here to talk. No, pick up your phone and phone that person. Yeah, not you're here, you phone them. How are you? Send a text. How's things, man? I haven't heard from you in a while. You know, let me know what's your plans. Do you want to meet up for a coffee? Have a discussion. Because you're always here on social media saying, I'm here to talk if you need someone to talk to. Bro, pick up the phone, man. If not, send me your number and I'll call you. We'll have a conversation. Yeah, that's how it should be. Knock on their door if you're close to them. Knock on their door. Go and have a little conversation with them. Sit down for 10 minutes. You don't realize how much of an impact that can have on somebody's lives who's struggling. I know people who are struggling to get out of bed. I've seen my own family members, yeah, struggling on a daily basis, yeah, to get out of their bed because their mental health is affecting them. I'm not saying this out of no knowledge of this whole thing. I'm saying this because it's really important. It's really important that you try to seek help, yeah, whether it's through family members, whether it's through, I don't know, however you can, yeah. If it's something like going out for a walk like I'm doing now in the sunshine and feeling the air, looking at the sky, feeling the sunshine, all of these things count. All of these things help. Do you understand, yeah? Football takes us away from a lot of stress, yeah, a lot of pain, yeah? It takes us, I'm just going on alleyway, right? It takes us away from a lot of, you know, realities in life. But once football's finished, the reality is still there. And I'm not no professional doctor. I'm a human, but I also felt pain. I also feel pain. I also know how to deal with pain in certain situations. Obviously, death of a loved one, that's one of the hardest pains to deal with. Yeah, that's one of the hardest pains to deal with. But the way life is, yeah, is that time can heal. Not totally, but it can heal. So, you know, all these guys that have big accounts and they're on YouTube and they're doing their thing, some of them might be well happy doing their thing, but you know what? You got the odd one or two. They're not happy in their life, man. They're not happy in their life. That's why they do what they do constantly. You know, I can't sit all day doing YouTube. That's madness, bro. That's madness. I need to get out and about. I need to see things. I'm an ambivert, so I'm introverted at times, but I can also get out when I need to as well. I think as I've got older, people get on my nerves more, I suppose. But that doesn't mean that I can't go out in a social setting and do what I need to do. And when I'm out in a social setting, it actually feels quite nice, especially when it's family and friends I haven't seen. But also as well, your mental health isn't helped by some of the circle of friends that people keep as well. So friends can be with you, for you, and against you. You know, you might have friends that they just want to Yeah, yeah, huh? Yeah, yeah. You might have friends, yeah, that don't even check you. Don't even check you, yeah? Don't even call you. You've known them for years. You've known them for years and they don't even call you. But then you've got friends that one call, it's like you've just spoken to them yesterday. I've got friends like that. You know, I've got friends like that who I don't need to speak for ages, but one call, and you know what? It's like, you know what? We haven't even stopped speaking. Those are the friends you need to have. Those are the friends you need to have because those are the guys that are going to get you through the hard times. Those are the guys that are definitely going to get you through the hard times. But yeah, man, you know what? We've got to look after our mental health, especially us men, because let me cross the road, getting the sunshine. Especially us men, because no one ain't gonna care about us, man. You know, no one don't care about us men. We just gotta just speak it up, people. We just gotta speak. Just like I'm speaking now. I'm probably letting off a bit of frustration today. I was a little bit, you know, annoyed. I had a bit of a crappy day today. Micromanaged as always. And I'm just letting off because it's annoying. I don't want to be micromanaged. You know what I'm saying? It's just boring. It's just boring. But take care of your mental health, people, man, because you know what? No one else ain't gonna take care of you. No one isn't gonna take care of you. Yeah. And if you're feeling down, yeah, there's things you can do. There's a lot of things you can do. Yeah. You don't have to pick up a drink. You don't have to pick up a zoo. You don't have to sniff no coke. Yeah. You don't have to do anything like that. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Bless you, sir. Yeah. You don't have to do none of that nonsense. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Just look at yourself in the mirror and just reflect. You know what? Yeah. I'm here today. Yes. There's someone else that is suffering much more than me. There's someone else that is having a worse day than me today. Yeah. There's someone else that can't see, that can't talk, that can't hear, that can't walk. Yeah. I'm here stressing about my bills and stressing about this and stressing about my girl and stressing about this and that. And I'm, you know, my money situation and all of this kind of stuff. Got to have a bit of perspective, people, man. You're breathing, yeah. You're able to see things, you're able to hear, you're able to look, you're able to smell, yeah. You're able to watch football on TV, man. That's what we love, innit? Going to grounds, watching football, watching your team win games, being able to cheer on your team, yeah. These are the perspectives that we need to have, people, yeah. There's no point being negative and shouting down people and being horrible to people and putting, you know, dark red eye on people, yeah. Do you understand, yeah? It's clear as day. I stopped talking to certain people because I don't want nothing to do with them, yeah? Do you understand, yeah? Because once you disrespect me, that's it. Once I'm disrespected, that's it. Do you understand? So you're not in my life, and I don't want you in my life. Get your fish, yeah, bro? I don't want you in my life, and that's it, yeah? I'll lock you off straight away. But yeah, people, man, don't let the Arsenal banter machine, yeah, get to you, because that's all they ever do is rent free, talk about us, got nothing better to do. You know what I mean? You're going to be picking up ears later, but social media are going to twist it round. Oh, who's had the better season? Wait to see this. Who's had the better season? Is it City or Tottenham? Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, but one of them's going to lose today, and one of them's going to get even worse cooked, because you have to remember both teams have lost like 121 games and 118 games. So whoever loses is getting cooked, regardless. So you know what, yeah? Be careful of what you wish for, Mr. Deji, yeah? So you better get your W today. Because I'll be messaging you. But I don't really care. I don't care who wins. you know what? I'm a neutral. I'm watching a game of football. I hope it's a good game. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. If I had the powers, both teams would lose, but we know that's not going to happen. But yeah, that's it. That's me. I've had my little thing. I've said my little thing. Shout out to people in the comments as always. Just read it and I'm gonna lock off. Big up to Sparks Plays. Hope you're well, my brother. Good evening, everyone. Big up to the assembled. Lawrence in the building. Abs, big up, bro. Egel believes what he's actually saying. Yes, he does. He does listen as he changes his narrative to fit with what is common sense to him. Yeah, he's a bit of a flip-flop, isn't he? Problem with us men, we don't open up enough. We tend to bottle things up. 100%. Big up Abs, Che. Big up Che, man. LFC forever. Do you know the thing? The problem with us men is, and I'll say this, yeah. I've been married for 23 years. Yeah, that's a long time, isn't it? Yeah. So it's not like something like I've not opened up before. But I when I open up, yeah, I feel sometimes, even now, that I'll just, you know what, just get on with it. Get on with it. It don't really matter. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you're moaning too much. So even being married for such a long time, I've got to watch out in case my missus comes around the corner, yeah? And my missus listens to me at times. But sometimes it feels like, you know what? Be a man. Just be a man. Just get on with it. That's how I feel, yeah? You know what I mean? Because when you do talk about things now, yeah? Oh, do you know what? Yeah. You know what? Yeah, it's not that bad. You don't have to, you know. And sometimes maybe it's not that bad, but sometimes you just want to air, innit? Sometimes you just want to air. And I'm a person, when I air, I absolutely get the gas out, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know, and I don't really often air enough. I don't air enough. I just usually just keep it in. But that could be dangerous as well for some people as well. Because one day you might just come. And this is how a lot of men do madness, yeah, in the world with things like that. You know what I'm saying, yeah? But I see a lot of mental health, yeah, even in my work. I see a lot of issues with mental health. You know, people just on craziness, yeah? People on madness. But you know what? As long as you open your eyes in the morning, you wake up, you're able to talk, you're able to see your family if you have a family, you know, maybe it's not that bad. It's worse. There's worse. There's definitely worse going on in this world right now. You know, so all I've got to say is big up to everyone. Big up to the chat. Big up to all the football fans that follow me, that support me throughout my journey and all of that. And yeah, I hope I haven't taught you something, but you can take something. So maybe you can take something from this. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, and then maybe apply it to your own lives, or you know what I mean, apply it to someone else's life. Because at the end of the day, yeah, YouTube is definitely entertainment, but there's definitely stuff that we can learn from. And remember, the popular people aren't the ones that are always speaking truth. You know, the popular people aren't the ones that are always trying to teach. The popular people are sometimes the ones that wants to dumb you down, wants to talk down to you, wants to make you look stupid and all that kind of stuff, yeah, for views. Yeah, I do this for views and also, you know, to give you a slice of my life and to give you an understanding of where I'm coming from, how I feel about my team, yeah, and how I feel about the world in general. And right now, as I said at the start, I don't care about Arsenal right now. I'm not invested. I love my club, but I'm not invested right now. I'm not invested in these content creators that have been talking about Arsenal, going out and buying, and it's up to them what they do. But you're still putting money into the club by getting tops and stuff like that. If someone buys it as a gift, okay, that's cool. But for me, that defeats the whole object, isn't it? Do you know what I'm saying? You're against Kroenke, you're against Arteta and all of that. You want to see your team do better, yeah? Then do you know what? It's time to just like stop doing all this bullshit. But listen, people, big up to yourself, big up to everyone. If you're watching this, no offense. And you know what, yeah? Your mental health, people, yeah? Take care of your mental health, because you know what, yeah, if you haven't got your mental health, yeah, then you haven't got your health and wealth. Love you people, all the best, big up you, big up to all of you, and we out. Peace.